All right, y'all. Today, this is a segment of talking some shit.
We back.
We back, baby.
Took a hiatus, but we back.
Right,
you know,
hey.
motherfuckers got to work and shit.
Right, we got to work. Like I told y'all once before, we ain't trying to be famous.
Nah, we just doing a little video.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Put some shit on your mind.
That's all we doing. We just doing this as a hobby, you
Yeah.
know, just a little rant. And I need to get some things off my chest.
What's on your chest, man?
Well, today, check this out. We got my homegirl, my friend.
Yeah.
Yes, my friend Lindsey.
Right.
With me. Hey,
What's good, man?
check it out. But check it out. She's my friend, and when people see her, they're like, "Wow, she's white." So what? You know, she's just white, man. She's my girl. You know, that's my girl right here.
Yeah.
Tell you something, man. When you got a friend, it don't matter what color they are,
Right.
what they look like, man. This girl got my back right here,
Yeah.
and I appreciate
True
it.
friend gonna have your back.
Right. These two people right here got my motherfucking back, and
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. But anyway, today we're going to talk about single parenting, all right?
Single parenting.
Single parenting.
Uh-huh.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. This single parenting nowadays is some serious shit, and it took a female to break it down to me because I was being very, very selfish. Very selfish.
What you mean by that?
Okay, I was being selfish because I was in a relationship for a long time. Long time, and I'm used to seeing her every day.
Right.
You know, so I'm the type of guy to where I'm used to, I want to be around my woman all the time. I want to talk to her. I
Yeah.
want to talk to her on the phone.
Right.
I want to talk to her, see how she's doing. You know, so that's the person I am.
Yeah.
But when you dating a single parent,
Yeah.
you cannot do that. It's
So you
almost
can't
better
do
to
that?
text
What?
message.
So it's a different set of rules.
It's a different set of rules. It's almost better to text her because that's how the kids that's how the kids operate with her. So it's almost best for you to do the same thing, you know. So it was kind of hard for me. I didn't understand that.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
it is hard, you know, because if you're used to doing certain shit when they ain't got kids or whatever, you know, you got to put them in a scenario when they do got kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to understand the amount of kids they got. That might be, you know, different personalities, different sets of homework, all that, and then you tying in there somewhere too. It'll frustrate the hell out of you because you got time and they don't got time.
Right. Have you ever dated a single parent before?
I have, but he wasn't really involved with the child, so it was really hard to be a part of the single parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could talk to him whenever, but when he did have his kid, I felt like I tried to be there for that kid too, and be a part of his life. And sometimes I know, you know, women or even men can have a hard time, you know, getting involved with that child. You maybe have baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, and that's really hard too, to try to have a relationship with someone when, you know, you're trying to date them and you're trying to have that child involved as well.
Well, here's the deal. Like I have my son with me full time, so that's kind of different for a woman. To where it's almost like, you know, if they've been dealing with some certain guys, they go over to the guy's house and he don't have the kids all the time. He may have a kid every other weekend.
See, the thing is, you know, when you're a 24-hour parent, that means all the damn time.
All the damn time.
So, like, a person that, like, take turns or whatever, they don't know all the damn time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you might set up something, and y'all might do something, and then they might have to pull out because they are all the damn time parent. So that means like whoever supposed to watch the kids, they might pull out on them because them kids bad as fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you already, and they come in and be like, I ain't gonna be able to go. Now a person that don't have it all the time, we ain't gonna. What you mean you ain't gonna be able to go? This shit was playing. Once again, I got kids. They come first.
Right.
All right,
so until you experience that, you'll realize what they talking about.
Right. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a perfect example. This is in no particular order. I dated 3 girls. Well, I dated 2 girls and was trying to date another one. And this is in no particular order, but it took one of them to break it down to me. Now, the first girl was, her kids were, they were self-efficient. They could do what they want to do. She can leave and spend the night and do whatever. So I was able to see her all the time. The other girl was pretty much the same, but her schedule changed.
Right.
But it was this other girl I was trying to date. You know, she had her kids all the time also, but she was the one that actually broke it down to me to make me understand, like, hey, look, I have other personalities I got to deal with, just like what you were saying. I got homework. When I get off of work from a 12-hour day, I need to talk to them. I need to see them. Because they're going to be like, Mama, what's up? I ain't seen you all day. And I didn't understand it until she broke it down to me.
You're not going to understand it because if you got a self-sufficient kid, you ain't got to worry about that. You might come in and be like, hey, what's up? Have a good day? Whatever. And you got time on your hands.
Right.
So if you're dealing with somebody, you know, that don't have that, you know, they got to do their little normal routine. They might not get back to you to 10:30.
Right.
11 o'clock at night, like, hey, I'm exhausted. just texting you good night. Now you at the crib mad in the motherfucker, but you don't understand. They didn't work.
Yep,
they done did 3 different sets of homework, 3 different personalities. You gotta do bath, showers, all
clothes.
that shit, earn clothes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then she gotta wind down. She a female, might be on the rag, some type of shit. And then all of a sudden it's like, damn, I ain't even text old boy.
And then you're
wait a minute. Now they might not text old boy, so you in the bed like, I ain't heard from this motherfucker all day.
Right.
What the fuck they doing? So you just send a fucked up text, not realizing they got a life outside of what you want.
Right. See, that's where I fucked up at.
Yeah.
See, the first time I was talking to her, I went ghost on it because I didn't feel that she was interested.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. You might be thinking that she
I didn't think so.
Of course you gonna think that because you don't know that life.
Right. I didn't understand it.
No, you don't know that life. You're not supposed to understand it because you don't know that life.
Right.
When you only been doing XYZ, you don't know ABC.
Right.
So you thinking like, well, damn, I'm telling her I like her or whatever. Why the fuck she don't like me back? She like, damn, give me time. Right. I'm overwhelmed. I done work 12, 13, 14. Because women working 12, 14 hours a day just like men. Yeah. And then you got to come home and some of the kids and all that, you might not feel like doing shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me piggyback off like what I was saying. So we kind of caught back up again.
Yeah.
And we started talking. And I went ghost again because I'm like, this motherfucker don't want to talk to me.
Because you still don't understand the process.
I did not understand the process.
But once again, you're not designed to know that because you haven't dealt with that.
And
so it's going.
That's what I told her. Yeah. I'm like, you got to communicate with me.
Yeah, but once again, if she used to, dating or whatever to where, she got to initiate something. They not used to a man initiating that.
Right.
So it's all a process all the way around.
She did say, I can't be on the phone with you 5 minutes. It's going to be 2 hours.
But if she don't know that life, now here's the scenario. She don't know that life about a motherfucker reaching out like, hey, I'm interested because she consumed with other shit. So you learning as she learning.
Right.
That's where communication come in at. Right. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you communicate, once again, they got 4 or 5 kids. So you might have said something to her, but if these kids saying something too, it done got mixed up in the equation. Right. You know what I'm saying? So she taking it as going ghost, but you taking it as like, fuck, I'm not chasing her. You know what I'm saying? But then when you sit and think about it, you're like, damn, man, that could have been a good girl. Right. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I'm not the type
because
of person.
They thinking about that about you, too. Like, damn, okay. 2 weeks
don't worry about.
2 weeks.
That's how I was.
I ain't got a good morning text. I ain't got a hey, beautiful.
You're kind of missing that.
You're missing that. Yeah. It's a big clusterfuck. That's what it is.
Right. And see, by me being selfish and not understanding the single parenting.
But once again, you can't say selfish, though.
But I was because
you don't know
I didn't
that life.
understand that.
It's not about being selfish.
So you saying I wasn't selfish? I just didn't know.
You don't know that life. How can you be selfish and you don't know that life?
But you also have a child, so I don't get why you wouldn't understand that.
But he has a self-sufficient.
Right. She broke that down. Yeah. So it's like your child can do it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I can leave him something to eat, or he can fix his own.
Now here goes a scenario like if she got little ones, especially a girl, coming to their own self. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with that or whatever. A little boy. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Right.
They ain't got time to deal with a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that reaching out shit scare people. Yeah. They're not used to that.
Yeah.
Like, damn, is he a bugaboo? He texts me. What's his agenda?
Right.
There it is. There it is.
He's
because
a fuckboy. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, there it is because she might only be used to good morning.
Right.
That's it. All fucking day.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now here it is. You don't know that life. You like, hey, good morning, beautiful. Have a good day. How the kids going? Then a couple hours later, just checking on you. A couple hours go by. How the job? How you doing at work? They like, what the fuck? This motherfucker text me 5 or 6 times. He thirsty, right?
Ain't that a bitch?
But once again, they don't. But you can't get mad because they don't know that life. They not used to that.
Yeah.
So when you break it down to you, which come back to the communication, everything be out on the table. They be like, damn, okay, that's what it feel like. I thought that shit only existed in movies where a man was reaching out and all that shit.
And see how she was breaking it down to me. She was like, well, I done gave you 2 chances. I'm not finna do it again. I'm like, well, I didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, that's communication.
I didn't understand. I grew up in a single parent household, but my mom, I was always self-efficient. I always stayed by myself and did
whatever. But overall, I just think neither one of y'all knew that life.
Right.
So when you don't know that life, shit gonna get, misunderstood.
Right. And see, and when I talk to her, it kind of brought me back to other situations. Like, damn, maybe I was kind of hard on the other girl. You know what I'm saying? Because her schedule had changed, and like I said, it's ain't in no particular order.
Yeah, but once again,
I learned from each one.
But once again, everything is a process, and people want shit to happen this second, this minute, this moment. Right. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
That
like
was my
it's
process.
obvious, but it's obviously you know what I'm saying that she like you like her. So bam, that's step one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now step two is the do's and don'ts and all that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And some people don't understand the communication. You know what I'm saying? Because some people communication is, back and forth. Some other people communication like, hey, you text me good morning. That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And I don't understand how a motherfucker go all day with that shit. But some people can. You be like, damn, I ain't heard from you all day. I text you this morning. You're like, damn, this is a whole nother day.
Right.
That's when they come in like, I work 16 hours. I've been with my kids. I dealt with my mama, and all that.
Right. You don't understand.
You ain't earned the right to go in the rotation yet.
Right. Yep.
So you looking at it like, man, fuck her. I ain't got time for that shit.
Yep.
But it's all about a balance. It's all about earning your keep.
Right.
Right. Like the one girl I was dating, it was Christmas time, and I forgot it's fucking Christmas time. And I'm like, hold on, I ain't talk to you. What the fuck's going on? Yeah. She like, don't you understand it's snow outside? My kids are out of school.
Right.
And I'm like, I forgot. I'm like, damn, my son here with me.
Right.
What I'm tripping off of? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I didn't understand that was a process I was going through. I had to get that straightened out with myself for me to understand to where if I ever do date another woman that's a completely single parent, I'll understand. Yeah. And then another thing, like you said, communication. You got to tell me how you want to be liked and loved.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You got to tell me how you want things going, and then I can work with you on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me know.
The thing, like everything got to be put out on the table from jump.
Right.
That's the whole thing.
Right. All right, y'all. This is another segment. We're talking some shit. It's my girl Lindsey that's Do Right. All right, we're going to come right back at you with a couple more videos. Y'all, peace out.